Yes, we're back in again, back in the woods on the next episode. Previously, we built the roller, double, step up, go check them out, then come back here. Gonna do like a dirt diary, so to speak, how Woburn progresses throughout winter. And check out the progress, ready for next year. We've got some massive plans, which is cool. So in today's one, what we're gonna try and do here is, it's like a wall berm, drop down berm, roller and boom. I'm not really sure what the correct terminology for it is. I know Gab, Will, and all the guys G23, shout out to them guys, they are magicians at building stuff. So this one we're going to take inspiration from them to build something here which will ultimately slow the trail down just a little bit, and you get that crest motion and then back in and carry a load of speed through to the other side where it originally was. Got Brandon turning up in a bit, hello, which is good because he actually shifts some dirt now still. So yeah, we'll get shape into this. Let's figure it out, let's go. So what I've done here now is we've got a load of sandbags and just built like a cuff, if you were, like around the tree. Just creates a bit of a void around. Ideally what we don't do anyway is put dirt up against trees. What that's going to do is hold moisture against the tree. Time is going to rot the base of that. These trees are about 80 feet high. What will happen in a high wind is snap there, and it just reduces the risk of it and protects the trees as well. You know, we like the trees here. What I'm going to do is wrap some carpet around it just to make it a little bit cleaner, and that allows us then to build dirt up. So yeah, now I'll just grab some carpet and we'll put it around there, and then I'll start moving some dirt. Yeah. So you can start to see a rough shape now. You see how that wave's starting to form around that corner. It's quite tricky actually, because I've got to go between two trees, it's got to go uphill. Take into account I need to go left, so I'm just doing bit by bit and see how it figures out. I'm not sure whether also to put a roller down here, a double up roller into like a wave berm down. We'll see what happens. We're going to just remove this dirt, and so if there's a load of roots in there, we'll keep them covered up as well. It's getting there, so sort of kind of how I'm imagining it. I'll still keep just slinging this dirt up there. I'm going to build up it a bit higher. I might even put some more sandbags in just to give it a little bit more support around the back of the berm. Still waiting for Brandon as well. Lazy. Managed to get the drainage all done now, built all that up and filled that back in. Left that super long as well, so I'm not too sort of sure. What we might do is run a trench across, and we can run the water from the other side through under this trail. We put some kind of trough down here, direct it into a pond further downhill, keep running the water as far away as possible, maybe store it somewhere. So in the summertime we can actually wet the trails up and, you know, keep them running better. Now with that bank built and all filled in, I can build up on the back of the berm. It's got some good shape now. Start to see that wave forming, like a little bit of a roller in the middle. Hopefully I've got some help coming up soon, because I definitely need it. And Brandon's still not here. All shaped up, a bit more stable now. This will actually run that way, and that drain there will pick that up, go through this bank and then down that side. You see what I was saying earlier, I've left it really long, so I'm not too sure where that's going to go yet. The back's done, so that's good. And so now we can start building up the front now. See how the height of it is now. It allows us to build the front up, bring the whole thing up. And then I'll start gradually moving down there. And with this bit of the front, whether to put a roller in, I've managed to shave a bit off the step up. That's opened up that corner a little bit, which is good. So that will give you a better angle for when you're setting up and coming in. Also as well, if I get a good roller on that, possible transfers. Once we get the big boy whacker plate, and we'll be able to press that ground in rock hard. Bit of sunshine on it as well, and be absolute concrete. That's taking shape now. I'm gonna start stacking the front up. Still no Brandon though. This is what I mean when I say to have a good crew. Like, George has been up here since 7:30 this morning. Brandon's only a day late. Where you been? So shout out to George. Now you can really start to see that wave. George has taken the reins on her. We're going to put a single roller in here because the distance between this landing and that wave step up in here is a bit long. So we put a little roller in, a little up roller. But yeah, it's looking good. Shout out to George, boy. So we went for the single roller in the end. George is just about to drop it now. He's just going to do a little test lap. Bearing in mind we're still soft and I'm waiting for parts on the whacker plate. Once that part turns up, I can fix that and get little Betty back in here, whip all that through and make it super compact. This lip might need changing a little bit. It's always going to have little tweaks here and there. Roughly it's in the right sort of position. Let's see what George does. Yeah. So that's looking pretty good actually. George is saying this is a little bit sharp. I think that what we'll do, we'll take the edge off it, roll it in that little bit. Yeah, a few little tweaks. Roller in front needs a bit of work because it's really long in the tooth. We can't really get much of a pump on the other side of it. Once obviously we've got it all compacted and the sun's been out, this will be a lot harder here. And then we can start figuring out, I think we're going to open up the back of this berm a bit just so it pushes the direction a bit slightly further out so we can set up better for the berm. We've had a few little thoughts as well. We might even change down there. We might go left still, or we might go right. We're not sure, but we're going to clear it out, see what we got, and then yeah, good. On this side here we've put like a single roller. There's Christopher Knight, Rake King. Got that berm sort of finished. We need to work out what we're going to do down the other side of that as it goes around the boot. Got a few ideas in it. It's looking, oof, I'm excited for the mini main for this one. And then we've got that link going in. Oh, it's looking good. Right, so that's a wrap for this video. We've whacker plated all of that. I've made the step up there with the help from everyone in the crew, so shout out to all those guys. They've absolutely smashed it. But in the next one, check it out. We go back to the first roller and the takeoff. Make sure we get the speed back in for that. So that's going to be cool. We'll see you in the next video. Tell a friend if you want. We're still going to be here. I think Dave will be. I think Dave lives here. Anyway, look after yourselves. Bye.